Imagine sleeping with your mother-in-law, impregnating her, and later shockingly find out that your wife, whom you love and trusted, planned it all. Mysteriously shocking, isn't it? This is the story of Musa, who doesn't even know whether he was being bewitched or he was being betrayed by his loving wife. One may ask, did he enjoy it or being confused about it all? This is a life filled with confusion and so much mystery. It is also a true life story. The story of Musa, who was born and raised in the Central African. He was being poor, which affected his childhood dreams. He never had the opportunity of going to school because his parents were not able to afford to take him to school. His life has been a constant struggle. Musa grew up and became a keke napep driver. And when it all seems that everything was moving on for him, his story changed the day he met Saratu, a client whom he helped to transport her and her goods to her destination. The young lady then became a regular customer, transporting her and her goods. Salatu later asked Musa out after few months of having a client-customer relationship. Musa readily accepted. Salatu isn't looking bad after all. She took him to a club where they had the best time together. And after that incident, Tipsy Musa managed to take Salatu back to her home. And after he dropped her home, he actually wanted to go home. But Salatu urged and requested for him to stay for a sleepover in her house, that her mother wasn't around. Musa, who apparently was tipsy, ended up sleeping with Salatu in her house. What started as a client-driver friendship eventually evolved into a deep friendship and eventually a romance that led to something even bigger and more mysterious. After some weeks, Salatu introduced Musa to her mother. It was quite shocking because immediately Salatu's mother saw Musa, she was speechless and stared at him for so long. Musa got confused and scared. Maybe he has done something wrong in the past, or maybe probably Salatu's mother, that is Amina, knew him from somewhere. But she didn't say anything, and that didn't stop them from giving him a warm welcome. They prepared good food, which looks like a mini welcoming party, welcoming Musa into Salatu's home. Little did Musa know that Salatu's plan for both of them would be so shocking. And as their romance blossomed, Salatu proposed to Musa, and the two of them decided to tie the knot. But here it is where the plot twist is and the mystery began. The family of Salatu organized all the wedding ceremonies and they had a lovely intimate wedding. After the wedding, Musa moved into Salatu's home. Little did he know that it was a setup and quite a cascade of reaction and events. Life was good in the first few months of their marriage. They lived happily as a couple. One fateful day, when Musa went to work and Salatu had already gone to work. After some few hours, his wife, Salatu, called him, telling him that her mother was sick. Musa rushed home to her mother's house. When he got there, he got the shocker of his life as he caught his mother-in-law having her bath at the background. Musa quickly closed his eyes and turned his back on her. But the mother-in-law quickly told him not to worry and that it was okay. Musa quickly left through the gate. But after a while, his wife called him to ask him why he left so quickly. Musa, told her that, "Your mother is okay. She is not sick." It turned out that his wife, Salatu, has been setting me up from day one. One evening, Salatu told the husband that she had a business to run and that the business wouldn't take long. But funny enough, the business took longer. Later that night, the mother-in-law visited when the daughter was not at home and forced herself on top of Musa. Musa initially resisted, but later gave in to her temptation. And after sleeping with her, Musa felt embarrassed and unhappy, having an affair with both mother-in-law and the daughter. But as days went on, the guilt was all over Musa's face. When he couldn't control it and take it any longer, he quickly confessed to his wife. One may think that his wife, Salatu, was going to get angry and upset. Shockingly, his wife acted unbothered, as if it was norm in their side, and told Musa, her husband, that it was not a big deal and that he should take care of the mother. Musa was shocked and disappointed at the same time. What is happening? What is going on? I just confessed an abomination to my wife and she acted as if everything was okay. In fact, after that confession, his mother-in-law kept on visiting more frequently and eventually she got pregnant. And at the same time, Salatu revealed to Musa that she was also pregnant. How can he deal with it? So Musa impregnated both the mother-in-law and the daughter. What kind of a relationship are you going to call this? To Musa, it is scary and disturbing to the extent that he almost ran mad. On several occasions, Musa occasionally thought of taking his own life because he couldn't live with the guilt of him impregnating his own mother-in-law. The situation got worsened after an old man entered into the picture, claiming to be Salatu's father. Musa, who was already overwhelmed by guilt and fear, thinking that his father-in-law will kill him for sleeping with his wife. Unable to face the consequences of his action, he planned his escape. Apparently, that is even a nice idea. Musa eventually ran away from his own home, leaving everything behind. Before his father-in-law could figure out the abomination he committed, Musa couldn't fathom how he was going to explain to his father-in-law that he impregnated his wife and also his daughter. He had to run away to save his life because he didn't know what was going to come to him next. Musa left everything and moved to another village where he was also very sober. He made some friends there and told them the situation that he was in. A very dicey situation because nobody could apparently offer him a solution to the mess and mystery that was surrounding everything. Musa longed for his wife but could not go back to her because of what happened. Haunted by the bizarre occurrence that left him scared, Musa was sure that he was bewitched because he committed abomination. Musa loved his wife and wished to be united with her and also his unborn child, but he cannot go back there. As we conclude with this mysterious, unbelievable story, we are left with the lingering question: what drives people to orchestrate such perplexing ordeal? Is there something that the mother and the daughter hid from him all this while? Apparently, there must be something because it was Salatu that asked Musa out and also the same Salatu that proposed to Musa. It was Salatu's family that organized the wedding. In fact, it was more or less Salatu becoming the man and Musa becoming the woman. In fact, life itself is a mystery and it remained unsolved as Musa continued his journey, seeking forgiveness and peace and understanding, and also trying to find out why his wife betrayed him. Imagining sleeping with his own mother-in-law and also impregnating her and also her daughter. Later finding out that his own beautiful wife, whom he loved so dearly and trusted, planned all this betrayal. whether he was bewitched or whether he was betrayed by his loving wife. The confusion still lingered, and up to today, Musa has not set eyes on any of them and cannot even go back there. In fact, Musa have started his life afresh, avoiding women at all costs. Did you enjoy this story? If you did, please kindly subscribe to this channel and also turn on your post notification so that whenever I upload any beautiful stories, you will be among the first to watch it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. I decided not to use their real name because of safety purpose, but this is a real life mysterious story which happened in Central Africa precisely. Goodbye.